All right, we are underway. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to let the fight come to her. Certainly has some first-round finishes to her credit. Angela Hill, UFC 192 comes to mind, but this is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see how Namajunas approaches things here in the early go. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Santos.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent.
Oh, strong punch by her there.
That was nice and right.
Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
That one connected. Immediately gets the underhook. And now some separation between the two athletes. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, crippling knee to the body.
Oh, that was beautiful. What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Nice kick to the body. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Big power shot there.
She's got the single collar tie.
Just missed with the left there.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie. Big knee land. Oh, guillotine here.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Santos is in half guard.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
That leg kick lands. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Under 90 seconds to go. Lands a good series of kicks here. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Nice crack there. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Jeez, you can hear that. That was lightning fast, that right hand. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Santos' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? Oh, high kick.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, Namajunas' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
That was a slick transition.
Santos getting work to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking. They all the weight into it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done. Oh, big elbow.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time. Oh, nice.
And there it is with her ground strike again, and now we see some swelling on her opponent for the first time tonight.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, she got that locked in quickly. It's tight. Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position. Oh, nice.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work, because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first.
Well, Namajunas is going for the sub here. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort tonight.
They're going to be fired up. They have to be so excited to watch everything that they saw in the gym during training camp come together and be put on display inside the octagon.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Santos is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Santos got the full mount. Nicely done. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Stop.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the field.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in the strawweight division.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Oh, my goodness!
That kick blocked by Rose Namajunas. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Oh, she's hurt bad. Oh, uppercut.
Oh, combo!
There it is again. Look at that.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Namajunas. Well, her body has really absorbed a lot of shots in this fight, and now you're starting to see some of that redness, the visible damage. You got to make an adjustment, I would think.
She's got to make an adjustment. I mean, she has to do something different. Right now, she is a step behind her opponent. Every time her opponent gives her a feint, she overreacts, and then bang, here comes the body attack. She's got to take the lead if she wants to stay in this fight. Beautiful transition.
Namajunas is back into full guard. She's setting up a submission here. Good attempt. Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tight. How is she not tapping?
I have no idea.
Oh, she got out!
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Posturing up now. Oh, this one could be over soon. Well, Namajunas is in half guard, making all these shots count. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Man, this is getting hard to watch. I'm no doctor, but maybe a fractured rib, some organ damage, a lot of bodily damage being doled out tonight.
Oh, a ton. It's been hard to watch. I mean, we enjoy watching good performances. This has been a great performance by the opponent. But right now, my concern is for this fighter. She's showing toughness, but someone needs to save her.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. Namajunas is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Nice uppercut.
Heavy kick downstairs. You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt. she lands a huge leg kick. Big shot lands both guys.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh my goodness!
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
She lands a switch knee.
Oh, yet another knee landing.
Bad.
Namajunas goes in for the takedown now, and she gets it. Beautiful transition and adjustment by her there after she was getting worked pretty good on the feet. That right eye's looking pretty swollen now. Might be shut before too long.
Nice pass.
Santos gets back up again. Nicely done. And she caught the kick. Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and they better get going on that cut. I would not say it's critical per se, but getting more severe by the moment. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the arena. She hurt her bag.
Santos' nose is just pouring blood right now. That's it!
Oh, my goodness!
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 29 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Taila Santos.
The Bantamweight Queen retains her title here tonight, and a huge effort to get the job done. The belts are piling up at home.
She did everything she intended to do in this fight. She knew where she held the advantages, and she stayed in her lane to retain her title.
I wonder if she would trade her new belt to you for one of the old ones.
She won a lot of the old ones. The old ones were better. Actually, no. I want the new one. Why do you think I'm hanging around this shit?
You'll have, by the time this game comes out,
Why am I holding on
a
to
new
that
belt.
Yeah, I want the new one.
Yeah, just get one.
Just one.